What's going on, guys? It is our first day back to regular training after the deload, and I am just ready to go because for me, I would almost rather just take the whole week off, not even go into the gym. But going into the gym and just going through the motions is like, dangling a piece of candy like in front of my face, allowing me to get one little tiny lick but not actually do anything. So because I enjoy going in there and just pushing it as hard as I can, trying to progress. So taking that week off, obviously I know that it's beneficial, but it's just really hard for me to do, so I'm more than excited. And I just feel like I've got some, pin up energy and aggression or whatever ready to be released. So hopefully today's gonna be a good workout. We can get in there and kill it. We got a pull hypertrophy day today, so I'll kind of take you guys through that, show you a couple more exercises than I normally do. Normally I just show you the first couple main exercises and none of the accessory work. So you guys are probably thinking my workout only consists of 3 lifts or whatever, but we'll show you more today so you can kind of see how I'm progressing on this book. But I'll see you guys there.
Reunited with the weights and it felt so good. So a little progress update on the seal rows. Last training cycle I did 75-pound dumbbells for sets of 15. Today I went ahead and went for 85-pound dumbbells, which is a pretty big step up, probably actually a little bit too much of a step up, because I got 15, struggled with 15 for the first set, and then the following sets I wasn't able to get all the 15. I ended up getting 13 and 12. Either way, it is definitely progress, so I'm definitely happy about that. Now these are a little bit harder to progress on than say something like a bent over row, just because you take any momentum out of the equation. With bent over rows you can improve the lift by cheating a little bit, using a little bit of momentum. You start to have less of a horizontal back angle, but this, it's the same every time, so adding pounds on it is a lot harder than other exercises. Now typically after seal rows I do a neutral grip pull down, but that was taken, so I figured I would try something new, and it's the hammer strength. I guess it's considered a high row. It's a mix between a row and a pull down. I actually really enjoyed these, so I'm going to be throwing these in for the next training cycle and see kind of what the results are. I may end up going back to either pull-ups or pull-downs, but I figured I'd switch it up, give something else a try. Also, it just makes it more fun, makes it more interesting if you add in a new movement, because then you have the fun and the excitement of progressing on that movement. So if you guys are really, stuck to your routine, getting a little bit bored, or maybe there's an exercise that you aren't progressing on, switch it up. There's no point in just staying on that one exercise if you can't progress, because that might mean that it's not the appropriate exercise for you. Like I promised, I'm showing you all the boring extra accessory movements, like bicep curls and shrugs, all that stuff. And that kind of leads me into the topic that I want to discuss today, and that's finding the balance, depending on what your goals are, on how hard you should push these accessory movements. Now, if your goal is bodybuilding, then you should probably push these accessory movements like curls and shrugs as hard as you do any other movement, because the point of bodybuilding is to develop all of your muscles, create balance in your physique, make sure everything is symmetrical. Now, as far as powerlifting goes, this is where you really need to find a balance, because you want to push your accessory movements hard enough that you're progressing, but not hard enough to where they actually hinder the progress on your main lifts. So for instance, I'm doing shrugs now. If I have a big deadlift session the next day, I probably don't want to, go to failure every single set on these shrugs. I probably just want to do lightweight, get some volume in, because traps are an important muscle group in the deadlift, Now to contrast this, a lot of people I see, powerlifters probably being the main culprit, is they get very complacent with their accessory movements or even their isolation movements. They don't find them important at all, so they end up, say doing curls or push downs with the same weight for an entire year. Because the thing is, if you can improve something like your tricep pushdowns, that strength might not directly carry over instantly to your bench press, but having bigger triceps and bigger strength potential for that muscle will definitely allow you to lift more weight in the long run. So there really isn't a sense in just being complacent and not pushing your accessory movements. What you're actually watching on the screen now is blood flow restriction training. I'm actually going to do a full informational video on this because there is a lot of studies to show the many benefits of it. But one of them is kind of how I was saying, you want to push it, but you also don't want to, add in so much recovery that it takes away from your other lifts. And that's one of the main benefits of blood flow restriction training, is you can get a lot of volume in. You can also stimulate hypertrophy in the same weight heavier weight would, but the recovery demand is much lower. So we're coming to the end of the video. If you found this interesting, informative, any of that, please give it a thumbs up rating. And also, let me know which assistance exercise has put the most weight on one of your main movements, say if you're a powerlifter, or which accessory movement has caused the most growth if you're a bodybuilder. That way we can kind of all go in, read the comments, and get some ideas of maybe some new exercises to try, because everybody kind of responds differently. So let me know in the comment section below, but thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.